So the year was 2013. At this point, I've already been in the music business, so to speak, for like 11, maybe 12 years. So, already been doing it for a minute. You know, I was on the second incarnation of my second band. Well, it would be a second band or third band. Well, I don't know if I count it as GoDaddy. Well, yeah, I guess third band but that wasn't even my band though. So, yeah, because for a timeline of how many bands I've been in, let's see. There's my very first band, Elegant Bastards. Actually, if you want to count that, even before that was the band I was trying to do originally with my friend Gene, who would later join me again. Wasn't quite sure what we were doing, and I'm not sure what the official name was on that. But I'm just going to say, just for argument's sake, Elegant Bastards was the first one. And I guess the second one, technically, my old drummer and a friend of his put together a band called Go Die, which was like a metal band, which lasted maybe like 3 or 4 practices and 1 show. Maybe it was 2 shows, actually. I take that back. It was 2 shows. And they were both like backyard shows. So, and then there was Blak, but there was like 2 to 3 incarnations of that band. You know, because it started off originally started off as Blak number 9 before I left LA. That was Blak number 9 while when I first moved to Indianapolis the second time. And then it just became Blak. And then when I moved back to Los Angeles again for a while, I redid a whole new Blak there. And yeah. So that time it was Blak. It was Los Angeles Blak. I was in Los Angeles and everything. And as I said, I've been doing it for like 10 plus years already. Because I started doing this whole band shit in 2001. There was a guy that I knew. He was originally going to be a keyboard player in another project that I started doing that I forgot to mention, called Shiny Shiny Pretty Pretty. That was probably what Juan Blak and the Midnight Orchestra, what the other project I have, that was originally what it was probably going to be similar to. It was supposed to be more post-punk, more, I don't know. It was going to be different than what I was doing with Elegant Bastards at the time, which is my other band, which that band I had going on at the time. And we lasted like 1 practice too, but he was going to play keyboards. That ended up not working out. I think he was like, besides that, he was like a DJ and he did stuff like that. But we lasted like 1 practice, and that was a cover of a Joy Division song. I don't know if we did another song. We might have did another song. But the only one that I have recollection of and had a slight recording of was the Joy Division thing. But anyway, this is like years prior. But in 2013, he messaged me, say, hey, you know what? I have a great idea. I want to do a documentary about you. I'm like, because he had just started a film company, independent film company, everything, called Pork Chop Films. The YouTube is still up, by the way. It's still up. It's just he hasn't, updated anything in about 7-8 years. So it's been a while. So I'm assuming Pork Chop Films is defunct. He's still around. It's just I don't know what happened with that. we've never really talked about it. But he hit me up with the plans of making a documentary about, about like me and my time doing music, trying to get this thing going. And the name of the documentary was called BlaKout. And which, I'll get to that in a second. But yes, I'm aware I have a web series now called BlaKout. I'll explain why. But yeah, originally it was called BlaKout. This is also back. My name was a little more problematic at the time, which I actually need to do a video just about that alone, explaining that. But at the time, and I'm going to apologize ahead of time for anybody who sees this, because my name's going to come up, my old name. And at the time, I was going by Gypsy Blak, not Juan Blak. Juan is my actual name. That is my actual middle name. That is a real name. Gypsy obviously was not. And, for years I didn't realize what went around the word Gypsy. So I just thought it was a cool fucking name. Because somebody called me Black Gypsy one time, so I was like, oh, cool. I was young and dumb. And then later on, I figured that out. It was actually maybe a year later after this, I stopped using Gypsy as my name. Because then that's when I started realizing, oh, that shit's a racial slur. Fuck. So, yeah. So, I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm not going to get too into that, but I'm just giving you a heads up right now. That is going to come up. So, I apologize for that. That was my name at the time, and it was stupid. I admit it. I didn't know that, though. I was kind of dumb. Young and dumb, and no, I'm not going to finish that fucking sentence. That's another story. Anyway, Jesus Christ. Why do I do this? So anyway, so I started sending him clips and everything. We were putting stuff together, and he made a trailer. And he sent it to me, and then he posted it up, and I was like, oh, okay. So first, I want you to see, here's a trailer. So check it out. So yeah, I saw that trailer and I got pretty hyped about it. I was like, oh wow, because I've never thought, I'd have a documentary made about, things. And I had stuff to say, bandmates had stuff to say, had stories and everything. It's like, yeah, this is great. I'm stupid. I forgot to mention, I should have mentioned it originally in the first clip. At the time, because I had Blak going, the Los Angeles Blak, I was doing a web show of my own called Blak TV, which henceforth became pretty much the name of the channel. But Blak TV was just a web show, not necessarily documentary, more so something I had fun with. It was just like I recorded like the practices and shows, recorded do shit. We were for a while we were doing skits too. We did like these little previously on Blak TV skits where we just do some random shit and I would edit it with something. It was pretty cool. If you get a chance, check out like look for the they have them on a list. Blak TV, you know, all the old web shows, and the concept was cool. I like the concept. I kind of want to bring a little bit of that concept back if possible, at least a previously on thing, because that was fun. You'll see what I mean when you see that. But because I was doing that, you know, that's what gave me the idea of doing a documentary. And I'm like, okay, cool, you know. So I sent them clips. I compiled some clips from I was filming for the Blak TV thing, and I wasn't sure if he was wanting to make it like a documentary as a movie type documentary, like a film, or if he was wanting to do like a web series documentary. You know, both fucking cool, you know. So the next two clips here, the two things I'm going to be showing you here are the first two episodes of the web series that he was making, the documentary web series. And it was us like in a studio at the time, recording stuff for our first EP with Blak, which that EP changed names I don't know how many times. Distribution things got weird. That was on a label for a minute, but it was kind of like worthless being on it, because that label was pretty much defunct by the time we even had anything on there. So that was kind of like a waste. So eventually this stuff would be re-released under the current name Black Sunday on Black Devil Redo. Available now on Bandcamp and online stores. Stop that. But anyway, there's two clips included for that. After that, nothing else much happened. I barely even heard from him anymore, so I don't know if he had a lot of shit going on in his life and just didn't have the time. He never messaged me about it. I actually haven't really talked to him. I mean, he comments once in a while on some Instagram posts, and I think he's commenting on some YouTube stuff. And actually, if he's watching this, if you have any input on this about what happened, please leave it in the comments, bro. You know, what happened. I mean, it's all good now. It's been fucking almost 10 years, so I ain't tripping on it. I wasn't really tripping on it then either, because there was a lot of shit going on anyway. You know, between 2013 and 2015 was a rough time. Well, 2016, which was the time when I left. So those 3 years were insane. But yeah, so since that didn't happen, and time went on, and eventually, you know, since being in Indianapolis and have Black Sunday now, I decided like to sort of do my own sort of web series documentary thing. I debated on, because I was like, maybe I could make it my own documentary, because I want to get into filmmaking. You know, I would love to do that, because I'm starting to get good with editing and stuff like that. I'm starting to get good, yeah. I mean, look at some of my videos and you go, starting to get good, really? But yeah, but yeah, that's why I made the web series BlaKout, and it's for this episode. So that's what this is for. So I think for now it's gonna be like this format. Let me know if you want me to make keep this as a documentary series. If you want me to make one full film, give me some input. You know, I'm leaning towards making this as a web series. I don't post often for these because a lot of shit's going on, and right now COVID. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.
I don't know work, but it's fucking
Meow Mix got you into music?
No. I was trying to play Meow Mix. What got me into music, this was after college. I was living in this house outside of USC, and there was a guitar, an acoustic guitar was lying around there. Nobody seemed to be playing it, so I just decided to pick it up and play it. Happened to have a bunch of musicians living with me in that same house, so over a course of time, we just kind of started jamming with whatever we heard, and that's pretty much what started it. Because I had always liked music, but I never really played it until that point. So once I did, then I knew I needed to get a bass, because we had drums, we had guitars, we had DJ equipment, we didn't have any bass. So that's how that started.
Picturing you with DJ equipment.
Yeah, no, I didn't do any scratching.
Damn. Yeah, we'll leave that for Mike over there.
Yeah, he'll be doing the scratching from his keyboard.
I play music because I've seen a million bands, and I always thought they would be fun to play, because the music I'm into, punk rock, you don't have to be very talented or have a lot of ability to play it. Like, anybody can do it. It's kind of like a people's music. So I figure if the people that I see on stage can play, they're not very far from who I am. So I just want to play music because I think anybody can do it, and it's fun, and I'm in it for the pussy. Can I really say that?
Oh, it's in there now. So.
Yeah. And I just enjoy doing it.
Really?
What got me into music? Well, probably just listening to music more than anything else. There may have been some alien influence, or
Yes.
I don't know.
Aliens.
Take two. Ancient aliens.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna have aliens, they might as well be ancient.
Yeah. They didn't give you the crazy hair though.
And if you don't have an explanation, then ancient aliens is always a good answer. But take two, what got me into music, probably just listening to music, and you know, coming from a background where I liked a lot of the music that had keyboard sounds in it. That's where that got started.
This is a good practice.
That was a good practice. We didn't fuck up too much. We done did good.
I came back and just throw some screws and phrasing stuff.
That would be hilarious if you just started.
Like that one and the one to the right of it. Well, that one sounded pretty good when it was higher. But that's too high. Right around there, yeah. That was bringing up the area. Let's bring that one down.
That's stupid shit.
Big stream came. Whoa!
Violin insert.
It's right up in his ear.
This is what it sounds like. So what happens is it goes right here. Right there. Right there.
From here to there.
To here.
It only came
To here.
Is it a mono channel? You work with that?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Need more bass?
No, I just need to redo it.
No, I wasn't recording.
Oh, even better.
Can you work with that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a little better. You can hear your
I was
bass
like,
now.
yeah, if we were recording that, then no, I can't work with that. But the levels were good.
All right. Are you ready to go, mofo?
Let's do it.
Your beginning is, let's see where it's at. You got a 4 count, that's bitching.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to go?
Sure.
Have fun.